everyone. Welcome to Supermarket Together. Pretty excited to be playing this game with everyone today. Hello to Inimitable Gaming. I can talk. Welcome here. Thank you for joining today. Nice to see a new face in the chat. Just give a quick second for everyone to get caught up here, and then we'll get started. So yeah, I wanted to bring this game into the channel. I found it on Steam. It is currently free, I believe, still. It's got really high reviews, I think in the high 95s or something like that. So it's a pretty fun game. And yeah, what could be more challenging? Flying an airplane or running supermarkets? We'll see what we can do with this one. Hi, Blue. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we will dive right in. Brian Pickle, hello. Lurk away. Thanks for popping by. Good to see you as well. So yeah, let's get right to it. So we're in, I don't know how to turn off the tutorial, so we're gonna have to kind of bear with it. But anyways, we'll move into our store here. So we have a few different rooms. This is kind of the main store area here. We have a storage room that's back here, and then also from here we have basically our main sort of command center, I guess, as you call it. And yeah, then in the back we have a staff room as well, so eventually when we get staff we can have them hang out here. And I guess there's a I don't know, kind of looks like an old jail, to be honest. But and then yeah, this is a DLC room. So I don't have the DLC yet, but yeah, it'll be fun. Is flying a plane stressful? No, not really. Not unless things are going wrong. But you know, we do a lot of training for that. So hopefully, when something does happen, we don't get too stressed out there. So yeah, Blue. It's a newer-ish game. I forget when it released. I just happened to like stumble upon it on Steam when I was looking for games to play on the channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we need to place some furniture. So we'll open the builder here. And it wants us to put down 2 product shelves and a checkout and a storage shelf. So I'm going to start with the half product shelves. And we'll just place probably a couple right next to each other, so we kind of get that lined up. Press E to place it, and then it buys it. And then we'll do the same thing right next door, like so. And I'm actually just going to put in probably a few more. Just having kind of played the game already, I know that I'm going to want probably a couple more shelves. So let's just put down a total of 4. And then we'll get our checkout. And how do we want to do this? I think the best thing is if we have it kind of close to a door, so it's easy for people to get out. So let's go checkout right. And then maybe just kind of tuck it right around. Let's do somewhere right about here. There we go. And then the storage shelf. Yeah, let's have the labeled one, and then we'll place it maybe back here. We'll just rotate that by using the left or right mouse click buttons. And then we'll just tuck that back here as well. So right around there. So we'll buy that. There we go. And then we have to go to the franchise point. Manager room. Acquire the first perk. So let's see. So we start here with the basic products. We'll unlock that. So you have a whole like development tree. I think what we'll try maybe work towards is seeing if we can get a staff right away, because having played this kind of by myself already and realizing that it can be a bit messy by yourself when you try to stock shelves and check everyone out, that the staff member is really handy to kind of keep busy at the checkout. So we'll kind of work towards that. So let's go over to the blackboard here and we'll order some products. So we'll go from the basics, and we'll just go, yeah, it says get a box of each. So we'll go ahead and get a box of everything here, and we'll just buy all that. And we'll come out of there, and then we'll go and pick it up. It goes outside to our kind of like a delivery station, I guess you could call it. So let's head on out over to there. So it's all over the ground here. So we'll grab it. And yeah, I think we'll put it directly on the shelves right away, because we probably won't be able to store too much of it. Yeah, we already filled that one, so we'll come back out here. So if you put it in this dumpster, just recycle or trash it. If you put it in the one over there, you get some money back, but it's a lot of work running back and forth to that dumpster. So for now, we'll just put them in there. But yeah, we'll try and fill the shelves. This one, yeah, probably can't fit at all. So what we'll do is we'll just put it on the storage shelf for now. And then when we need more of it, we can grab it. So, and we'll get this water bottle as well. My partner was laughing at me playing this game, wondering why I'm playing a game that involves working when I was on my days off. But there's something oddly satisfying about it that I actually really enjoyed. So I figured, why not? And yeah, we'll just introduce it into the channel. So, and we'll just kind of stock our shelves. You can run by holding shift at the same time. It does get things a little faster. So we'll put our rice on the shelves as well. But once we have everything kind of out, then we can start going through and pricing everything as well. So there is a lot of like these supermarket simulator games out there now, I think, but this is the one that I actually find has been the most fun. I find it's also like really well developed. I haven't seen a lot of bugs or anything like that, so I've been enjoying it, which is nice. I decided inspired you to download the game. Yeah, it does look pretty fun. You can actually play it. I think that's what the coolest thing about it is you can actually play it multiplayer. So I have my store set to private for now. But later on in the series, you know, if we want to have members of the Discord in working together, you can do that as well. So it does have ability for online multiplayer, which I think is kind of like a bigger advantage than some of the other supermarket games that are out there. So we'll go ahead and put all the salt out there as well. And then we'll just put that in the trash. Products are placed. Yeah, so we get one of the pricing devices. Like, there's a lot of them. There's 8, so I feel like you can have a lot of people in the store. But basically, we go up to the shelf, and you can see you've got there's a market price and then our price. So I think it you can type it. And yeah, once it goes past double, it tends to not apparently really sell that well. So we'll start with $2 for the pasta. You can type it on the keyboard or on the numpad and just press enter. The cereal, let's go. This actually usually sells pretty well, so we'll sell that right up. Water, $1.50. And yeah, this must be how they price groceries. There's just how much money can we make off of people? But anyways, I digress. And the rice, let's put that at $2 as well. So yeah, so it says ready to open every Thursday. Market inflation increases on some products, so we'll have to review prices. Tells us about where to put the boxes. Day 8, thieves and trash will start to spawn, so you have to clean the floor, and you can also hit the thieves with the broom. So people are stealing stuff, you can hit them with a broom and they'll drop it. The checkout can have up to 8 customers, and then they will start to leave if you're not paying too fast. So that's why I like to, you know, sort of, yeah, I like to have a staff right away, because that way they can just keep the checkout line going. So we'll drop that there, and we'll go over here and we will open our supermarket. So the clock starts now, the day will go by. It starts at 8 a.m. and it ends at 10:30, I believe it is. So, or 22:30 for us who use the 24-hour time. So we'll just wait a bit for our customers to start coming in. Hopefully everyone can hear the game volume okay as well. Let me know, I can turn that up. So, but yeah, it looks like our first customer has come in. So they'll go over to the shelves. If they can't find anything, they'll start complaining that they can't find a product. So it's important to always have the products either on the shelf or something like that. So we'll check them out. So we just click each object, gives you a total, they give you money. Come over here to the cash drawer, and we'll give them their change, and off they go. And I wish I could buy that much groceries for $10, but anyways. The debit cards, you can use the numpad and type it in as well. It's a bit quicker, which is nice, instead of dealing with change. If you give people too much change back, you'll just end up losing money on the sale. So it's important to keep an eye on how much change you're giving and count accurately. There already kind of a complaint about the price of something, so we might need to adjust that a little bit. So we'll go ahead and check out these few customers, and then we'll see that was probably on the serial. So let's go ahead and grab the pricing gun again, and we'll take the price down to $3 instead and see if that maybe incentivizes some people to come in and buy it. And we can just drop that back there. So on the manager board as well, you can kind of see you've got products and shelves is in red, storage is green, and yellow is in the boxes. So if it's in a box somewhere, it'll be yellow. If it's in green, it's on a storage shelf, and then et cetera, et cetera. So you can kind of keep an eye on your products as well that way, which is nice. The timer does move faster once we open the store as well. So yeah, it's pretty fun. It does get like quite busy. The salt is too expensive. Okay, well, let's see. Don't think I marked it up that high. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I guess it is over double. So let's go. Yeah, if you keep complaining about it, I won't be able to fix it. So let's take it down to 75 cents, and then that should hopefully mean people will continue to buy it, because we want to make enough money so that we can start getting more products into the store as well. And we'll get back to our checkout. And it can get quite busy sometimes if you start having to move around and adjust things. So yeah, thankfully at the start, because there's not a lot of products, it's not too hard to keep track of, but as time goes on, it definitely gets a heck of a lot busier. I was running around at one point, like you're trying to like clean the store, and I was trying to stock the shelves, and the line got long, so then people were walking away with products. So then I had to grab the broom and give them a bit of a smack for taking stuff and getting the money back from the product. So, but yeah, the brooms are located all in the store. You can just click on it, and then when there's garbage, you can sort of click on it and sweep. And then if you want to put it down, just press F. I try and see to make sure it doesn't doesn't fall in a weird way. All right, well, physics, I guess. And I guess if I put it over here, it's going to fall the other direction. Oh, no, there we go. So that's good there. Oh, sorry. Just busy playing with my broom over here. And $1.25. There we go. And that's kind of the basics of the game once we kind of get through the first day, which might take a little bit. Then it'll get more exciting, I promise. If you just hang out for now, we'll just talk while we're in between different customers. Gotta have my espresso while I'm playing games as well, so I developed a caffeine addiction from all the flying. I hope everyone had a good holiday season as well. You know, as those who have been around on my channel for a while know, I was working a lot, but I'm actually on a bunch of days off right now, which is great, so I'm busy working on content. Should be a new video coming out tomorrow as well. And yeah, I wanted to get started on the live stream series, so it'll be streaming only, unless people really end up enjoying it. And you know, if the streams get a little monotonous waiting for time to pass, then we can always cut this into videos instead. But if you know me, you know I like having some community time each week to hang out and just chat with everyone who watches my video. So yeah, always appreciate everyone just coming to hang out and say hello. So you're always welcome. Always appreciate just yeah, having the ability to talk. And you know, I try not to use my pilot voice, you know, so that everyone can hear what I'm saying as well. Try not to do a lot of but you know, there is an element of, you know, if you do the long enough, you know, do you win awards for having the longest out there. So looks like we're a little short on the pasta on the shelf, so we'll go ahead and grab some off the back here and quickly run back over and put out more. And looks like maybe even the cereal is starting to run down as well, so we could put some of that out, but it looks like we don't have any, so we might have to order some soon. We'll just fill up the rice as well, and yeah, we'll just keep walking slowly until you have to start running, because eventually it does happen. Customers are a little shy, they're not looking at me. I guess not. They must be the people who are looking for the self-checkout, but I can't afford one yet, so all the customers must be yeah, some major introverts there. So Let's see. So we needed some cereal. So let's go back to the manager blackboard real quick, and we'll go ahead and order. I'm gonna get 2 boxes, to be honest, because we go through that stuff like super fast. So seems to be like one of the staples in the game that sells really fast from my experience. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead and just put these on the shelf real quick. Probably since I marked down the price too, people are buying it even more. So that one is full, so we'll just put that there, and quickly run out and grab the other one as well. Sometimes the maximum is 20, yeah. Okay, well, we'll just drop that box there for now. Once we have some more shelf space, I'll put that last one out and we'll get rid of that box. There we go. Yeah, the game's pretty, like, dynamic. Like, I thought, playing it, I would get bored pretty fast, because I'm like, you're just standing here checking stuff out, but depending on how fast you, like, grow your store, you can actually get quite busy pretty fast, so it definitely goes by a lot faster than I thought initially. There's been times where I'm almost, like, begging for the day to end because I was so far behind on everything, so, yeah, 225, alright. Put those out there. That cereal probably has some space now, so we'll grab that box. But yeah, you don't really have time to just kind of stop and stand still. It's like constantly restocking the shelves, especially on products that like sell fast. So yeah, you kind of want to make sure you're staying on top of that. How's everything else? Sugar's good, rice, all that stuff is good there. How's it working for the products like the other supermarket game? You have to buy license to sell products little by little. Yeah, so there's the it's a good question, Blue. There's these what do they call it? The franchise points, basically. So you start here with the basics, and then we can either go down to Infusions 1, that unlocks a bunch of teas, or we can go up to Dairy Products 1, unlock those. We'll need some fridges as well, and then you kind of have the option from there. You can either go up to Soda Drinks 1 and then a staff, which I'm kind of thinking we'll try and get to at some point, or you can go this way to Dairy Products 2. So the thing is, if you kind of go along some of them, yeah, so then Basic Products 2, you need to have both of these first, so we're going to have to get fridges eventually anyway, so we'll kind of keep that in mind as well. Holy shoot, there's a lineup. I almost said a different word there, but better make sure these people get their groceries, or they're going to start storming off with oh, $50, really? Oh my goodness. Okay, 5, 35, 39, 50, 75. Oh gosh, all the change. It's like, why are you paying with a 50 for that little of groceries? Sometimes I like to keep the prices like nice and equal too when I'm working the cash register, so that it's a little quicker to like grab the change or whatever. But yeah, so we're almost through day 1, which is good. That's done there. And all that good stuff there. So it's almost 6 o'clock, so the day is getting close to being done. Well, I can briefly be distracted, I guess. Let's just see. Rice is good, and cereal is good, and water and salt. Okay. Yeah, so next we'll get the fridges here pretty soon. And we'll get the water, and go like that. Probably doesn't also have that when I'm playing this game, I'm drinking coffee, so as soon as there's a big lineup, I get all excited. And it does start to get dark. I will have to buy some lights, I think, at some point as well, but honestly, I found the lights a little, like, distracting. Like, they're these bright fluorescent ones, and it really is distracting, so we go into our builder mode, we can go to lights, and there's like neon lights and that kind of stuff, but yeah, they're a bit bright, but this one, these hanging lamps might not be too terrible, something like that, but you can look at that once the day is done and all the customers have left, then we can kind of take a look at our store and see what we want to do or change, or at least start a new day. The game only saves every time a day starts, so unfortunately, you're stuck with me until at least a day finishes every single time a new one starts. So, Yeah. But I haven't played the multiplayer online. It would be fun to maybe have some of you join me in the game. Again, it is free on Steam right now, so if you feel like downloading it and playing it, could have someone work at the cash register for me so I don't have to hire a staff. But I do believe the game turns up the difficulty as time goes on, so keep that in mind if we do add in some players. So yeah, we'll probably get some lights here in a sec. I want to do it while it's dark, so that it's easier to see kind of how bright it gets, because I put them like right over the checkout once and it was hurting my eyes because it was a bit a bit too bright. But yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I don't know, probably because I've never run a superstore before or a market. Definitely is a new challenge for me. So, yep. Ah, shoot. Yeah, you mess up the change and then you can't really like give it back. So now I lost money because I gave him the wrong change. So there you go. See what I mean? You gotta kind of pay attention to what money you're giving them back, which is fine. Looks like we do have a brief second. So let's see that hanging lamp. What does that kind of look like? We place that maybe over here by the products. Yeah, see, it gets pretty bright. So I'm gonna put another one like over here, and we'll go from there. I don't want it. Just don't want it blinding myself. And I want to save some money for the coolers, because we'll need that for the dairy products here pretty soon as well. Looks like we got an hour of the day left, which is good. 475 to give back. Try to count that properly. There we go. Greg, hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as well. Bit of a different game for us today, hey? $. There we go. Yeah, so some of the lights are good. We could probably put one over in this corner as well, just to kind of keep this corner a little more lit up. But maybe we'll just go with something a little bit smaller over the cash register. Like let's start with this one here and see. Yeah, that's not too bad. That won't blind me. So yeah. All right, so the day will end here in a few seconds. So these will be our last customers, it looks like. So we'll get that taken care of. And looks like we're out of something on that shelf already there. That's probably the pasta. That is also a big seller. So we'll grab the change there. And there we go. So that's the end of the day, basically. The lights look pretty good. So let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and close the store, and I'll go into our saving screen. US dollars? Oh, it must be Greg, because it's definitely not Canadian dollars, because that's so expensive. Yeah, I think one of the other ones used European dollars, but yeah, so we've got some more franchise experience. Someone did complain about the products being too expensive. I think that was the salt. So yeah, we spent a bunch of money buying everything initially, so it's going to say that we lost money the first day, obviously, but we'll go ahead and click and end the day, and it's back into daylight again. Looks like there was a while there they had snow, so they must have patched the snow out, because for Christmas it was snow, which was cool. So let's grab some of our pasta. Looks like we're gonna have to order more of that as well, so put that on the shelf. And like I said, kind of at the start of the game, you can take these all the way over to this dumpster to recycle it and get $1.50 back, but honestly, when you're working by yourself, that's a lot of work. So what we'll probably go do is we'll go into our franchise points here, and we'll unlock the dairy products, because then we're getting one step closer to getting our staff member there. So what we'll need to do is place down some of the coolers. So we'll go back into our placement mode and we'll go down to the basic fridge, and I'm gonna put in one of the basic fridges here. Yes. And then I'm gonna grab a double fridge as well, just for some future planning, for when we bring in more products. When we go for the pop, I think it is, some of them go on the cooler and some of them go on the shelf, so you kind of need both there. So we'll go ahead and buy those two, and then that corner's looking a little dark. So maybe what we could do is we can go up to placement mode and we can hit an E on that. We can just move it a little bit. So we put that there instead, and that kind of lights it up a little bit better. So we'll go with that. So we'll come to our manager blackboard again, and we'll see we need pasta, we need water, we need rice. Actually, we need kind of all of it, to be honest. Dairy products, we're going to go ahead and order all our initial one of everything. I'm going to buy two of these because I know these actually sell pretty good as well. So yes, $750 almost to buy it all. So that's the one thing, is you kind of have to like stagger how fast you grow. Is everything falling? All our deliveries. And yeah, we're going to keep the store closed until I've stocked the shelves, because I will not have enough time to stock the shelves and keep up with everything at the same time. So go ahead and put everything out, and then we'll just store whatever excess we have, and we'll grab some sugar, and I'll do the run. Sorry if it's a bit blurry on your screens there. But we'll get everything stocked as quick as we can. And yeah, again, you know, check out the game. It's free on Steam. I'm not being paid to say that, by the way. I actually really enjoy this game, funny enough. So you know, and because you can play it together, you know, if you join my Discord, maybe we'll do a Discord, what am I trying to say here? I can do a Discord store together as well. So there's lots of options there for sure to, you know, really do a community-based game anyway. It's kind of, yeah, what I like to do on my channel, as I've mentioned a few times, is have that community time to hang out. So we could try and run a store together maybe. I think if you have a microphone, we can set up a Discord call, and or at least in one of the voice channels, we can definitely play one. So let's go ahead and grab some of the yogurt. This one I'm going to put in the bigger fridge, because the boxes come pretty full and it does sell really fast. So we'll put that there, throw that in the dumpster. We'll just kind of grab each product. Let's put that there as well. So once we have all the products out, we can come back and price everything appropriately. And yeah, then we'll be good to go. This milk brick, it goes on a regular shelf, so we'll just put that down here instead. If I don't remember, or I don't forget to reprice it. Not a big deal, but we just won't make any money back, so you know, always good to make money when I have a profitable store. And this Emmental cheese, I think it fits pretty good in the smaller cooler, so we'll put that in here instead. So it is kind of a balancing act of, you know, some of the products take up a lot of space. You know, this box came with 50, but I can fit it all in the small cooler, whereas the yogurts come in 25 and the whole thing is almost full. So you kind of have to balance how you buy your shelves as well, because you want to make sure you can kind of fit all your products. You know, it definitely saves time by being able to have most of them on the shelf, so you're not kind of running back and forth all the time either. So sorry, I had to sneeze there. Let's make sure I turn my mic back on. I did. Okay, perfect. So how's everyone's holidays? Greg, Blue, did you get up to anything too fun, staying out of trouble? Especially you, Greg. We know you like to get into trouble. And once we have the skim cheese out, we should be good to open the store. Oh, I should actually price stuff first. So we'll just grab this yogurt box and we'll tuck it on the storage shelf for now. Yeah, it doesn't have to go in a storage cooler. Kind of a small thing in the game, but that's fine. So we'll do the milk first. So let's do $1.40, I guess. $1.50 maybe. Do a nice even number. $1.40 it is, I guess. And then this one, let's do $2.50 and we could probably get away with $3, to be honest. 3 as well. Blue still has her Christmas decorations on the desk. Yeah, we had to like set up a weekend like long after Christmas because I was working so much to finally put everything away, and then we decided to basically reorganize the whole house at the same time. So that was fun. We got everything priced, so we'll go ahead and put the gun down. We'll open the store so that the clock starts ticking, and I just want to put some more of this cereal out as we wait for people to come. So we'll put those on the shelves. Well, that should be good to go. I might just grab a box of salt now so that we have it for later. So I'm not panicking trying to get more salt. So we'll just quickly order that. It's pretty cheap, so it's not like it costs a lot for us to store that, which is good. Grab the box and put it back on the shelf over here. And we've already got some customers coming in, which is good. All right. Let the day begin. So let's see how much wandering around Pilot ends up doing, trying to keep this store running. Like I said, some stuff I notice really sells quite easily, so I don't always want to lose out on not having it, because it doesn't really do anything so far. Just that you get the like counter that says how many customers were missing stuff, but anyways. Brian Pickle knows you never get in trouble, Greg. That is true. Do appreciate all the memes lately. They have been quite on par. And quite hilarious, so. Oh man. Yeah, good times. I have no comments in the public about recent events with our neighbors to the south, but yeah. Oh man. I also like this game too, because when I'm doing it live, like, it's not like City Skylines where you barely get through anything and it's been like a whole hour of the stream or whatever. So I actually find you make a lot of progress in the first half an hour. I've already gone on to day 2 and already expanding. We got lights going. Like, look at us go. So yeah, the main thing early until I kind of have the staff to run the checkout is, yeah, you kind of have to just multitask quite a bit. Make sure that the products are stored, and that there's yeah, stuff on the shelves for people to buy. And then yeah, once you get a little further on, like day 8 and stuff, I've had like one thief so far. I find they really only happen if the line gets too long. So once you kind of get that staff member set up right away, then it's not like too bad of a thing, because you can kind of multitask, and then as you go down, there's more upgrades. You can get like a security system and door alarms and all this crazy stuff. So whatever, city customers don't even greet you. Hey Funk. Thanks for popping by. I know, right? They don't even look at me. That's what Blue was saying earlier. They don't make eye contact. This must be some unfriendly city. Who knows? I don't know. Somewhere where they don't like to smile or talk to you. Might be New York. It's kind of how it looks too. Like it's all big high rises. And this might be, is this Queens? I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really look. But I've only been to a handful of US cities, so quickly check these out. 260. Nice, didn't get back too much change. Yeah, that like pink yogurt sells fast, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one on the shelf. So I kind of bought the bigger coolers to try and make sure I can put as much of it out at a time. Yeah, it's looking not too bad. How's everything else? Cereal's good, rice, sugar, the salt, not bad. Might have to stock that up here in a second. $10.50. How was the New York trip and belated birthday? Thank you, Funk. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was great. We had a lot of fun. Flew in late at night. Well, did a red eye, basically, from the West Coast here into New York, and then hung around Times Square for kind of the morning, and then once we could get into our whole hotel room, took a nap and that kind of stuff, and then went out at night again around Times Square, hung out around Broadway. My birthday was the Sunday, and we had brunch at French Bistro, of course, and then went to see a Broadway musical in the evening. So all sorts of fun things that I really enjoy doing. So it was a pretty fun trip, and then we came back Monday night. It took forever to get to Newark Airport. We flew into JFK, but on the way back we flew out of Newark, and it was a nightmare trying to get to the airport because we got on a train and then it sat and didn't move for 15 minutes, and then they finally told everyone it wasn't going anywhere because it was delayed. And oh, happy birthday as well, Greg. Yeah, and then yeah, it wasn't going to go anywhere for a while, so then we were scrambling to try and find another train that was going to the airport. But to get to Newark, you have to take a train to a station, and then take an air train to the terminal, and then it was just like a whole ordeal. And honestly, JFK was a lot easier to get to, so maybe next time we'll just fly in and out of JFK, I don't know. But when you're flying standby, you kind of just pick the flights that get you where you need to go, so... Yeah, this is a different game than Josh played. I forget what one he played. It was more of a... I think everything was in euros or pounds or something like that. A pilot on a train. I don't totally mind trains. I actually used to play Train Sim a lot as well, so... But it's mostly just like, I want to make sure we get to the airport and get on our flight, because that was really the only flight back home that day, so I didn't want to get stuck an extra night in New York, so would have been completely upset about that, to be honest, but but yeah, this one's a bit different. Like I was saying earlier, it has a multiplayer function as well, so we can run a store together if we all wanted to. But yeah, Jersey trains, I guess. Blame Jersey instead of New York, I guess. They're the ones that go out of... New Jersey trains were the ones that went to Newark Airport, not the local New York ones, so we'll blame New Jersey. Okay, shelves look good. Probably could put out a little bit more of the pasta if we have any. We do here in the back. That back there. There we go. Say this is progressing fairly smooth so far. It hasn't gotten like super busy. If we have enough points after this one, we'll should be able to unlock the next product. I just have to double check how many shelves I have. But we should have enough space for the pop once we unlock it. Oops. There we go. See, Do we have a franchise point yet? No, not yet. This is also like the expansion board, so you can buy shop space and storage space. It doesn't really tell you what each one is, but I think, yeah, we probably won't get to that anytime soon, but eventually for sure. Oh, back to the shelves here. And does Josh ever live stream anymore? Does anyone know? I haven't seen I haven't seen anything from him from a while, so I actually liked watching his farming sim videos. They were quite peaceful. But yeah, just working at my supermarket. 750. No, he's not making anything right now. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, life happens, you know. a lot of things changed there a while ago, so hopefully he'll be back someday when he maybe has time. Yeah, I saw some photos on Instagram, so I knew he was playing it. I just wasn't sure if he was, I mean, I'm still subscribed to his channel, so I guess that would have been the obvious choice, but I know that sometimes YouTube hides channels away from people, so I did have to go looking at one point. Is he in anyone's Discord still? I know some of you kind of migrated over to Valley's server there. But yeah, I haven't seen him on Discord anywhere in a while either, so... We got 3 hours in this day left. Cereal and rice. Could probably put some more of that out. I don't know if I have any more cereal. I might have to order it, but... Oh, I do. Okay. Try and keep our shelves stocked. Don't want to have to hit anyone with a broom because they try and steal, so... grab the cereal real quick. Products in the box. Oop, got a line up already again. Put that in there. Well, the good news is we've been making money, so... Are there thieves in the game? Yeah, once you get to day 8, there will be thieves, and then if your line gets longer than 8 people and they get impatient, they'll just walk out with stuff, so then you grab one of the brooms from in the store, and you can pick up the garbage when that starts to spawn, but you can also hit people with the broom to get your stuff back, so... It's quite actually satisfying. If you play this with other people, I think you can also just hit each other with the broom, so... It's a bit savage, but it sounds like fun. So, yeah. It doesn't want to hit people with brooms, right? I would have loved to do that when I was in high school, and the job that I had. It's a fast food restaurant, so... Sometimes, yeah, the urge to hit people with a broom was pretty strong. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see how this one does on YouTube. If it again, if it doesn't do too well, I can always migrate it over to my Discord server, and we can play a store together. I have no problem doing that. It would be pretty fun. So, but yeah. Again, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, for now this will be live stream only. If people find it's not really for them live, I can always cut it into videos and go from there. So yeah, we'll we'll experiment a little bit with this one. Just kind of wanted to broaden my horizons, you know, as I made the transition from City Skylines only to some more simulation-based games. So there's actually still a few more things to come. Oh, you would come in right as the store is closing, of course. But yeah, there's a few more games. There's one more that'll probably take like a permanent place on the channel, and it will be probably a weekly video as well. And then there'll probably be a few other games that maybe will just have some one-off, like discoverable content, and that's just mostly to try and grow the channel. And then we'll keep the City Skyline stuff happening as well. Got some new stuff for cities, hopefully coming. Get out of here, you're late. Got some new city stuff hopefully coming next month, I think, is the target. I haven't set a release date yet because I don't want to promise something, and I've had an idea, but I've been going so back and forth on a little bit of a few things there. So we will bring it back. In terms of Cities 1, I know a few of you are still fans. I don't know in terms of just... It just doesn't really perform on YouTube, unfortunately, which is too bad. So I don't think we'll see it back on the channel, unfortunately, but needs baskets. Yeah, they just hide it in their pockets, I guess, for now until they're ready to pay. Yeah, so we'll put the salt out, and then we'll quickly... You know, I'd like to do my orders before I end the day, just because that way if I quit or something happens, then it's saved. So let's grab some cereal, water, we might as well grab some more pasta. Yogurt, let's grab one of those, and the milk brick. So we'll buy all of that. We do have a franchise point as well, so we could actually... Let's go up one more, and then we almost have the staff, which is great. So we'll go back to our blackboard and we'll order the soda drinks. So we'll get a bunch of these. These ones are nice because they're not too expensive again to stock, so it doesn't cost a lot of money, but we're gonna have a giant pile of stuff outside now. Look at all falling from the sky. So we'll have to quickly run and place a bunch of this out, and then put stuff on shelves, hopefully. So put that there. And then yeah, sometimes too, like, it's nice once you have the staff member, because at the end of the day I can get them to do some of the stocking while I do the ordering and all that kind of stuff. So that first staff member is like extremely helpful, like, not gonna lie. So that's kind of why I want to shoot for that. So we'll just quickly run and place everything on the shelves. But it's gonna get pretty busy the next day. We'll try and get all this product out. That shelf is full. So again, we'll just store stuff as we have space. You might buy another shelf. We'll see there. So yeah, some of the pop, I think this one has to go in the cooler. We should be able to fit this whole box in there, which is good. But yeah, this is where it starts to get complicated, because then you start to have a lot of products and you have to like price them all and make sure it's all stocked, and that's where that blackboard really comes in handy. And once I have a staff member running the checkout, then I can basically just sort of watch the store and then run over to the blackboard, see if we need anything. I can order it, put it on the shelves, and then the staff member just kind of keeps checking everything out. So that's kind of the main goal there. What is this? This should go on a shelf, I believe. Let's put that down there. Should be able to fit most of these on here, I think. Perfect. Good to know we can fit that whole box on the shelf. What else do we need to grab? The cola. This one I think might need to go in a fridge, but I don't have a lot of space. Yeah, so maybe we'll have it share this one for now. That way just all the product is out, and we don't have it taking up room on our shelves, and then we don't have to buy more shelves. Alright. But yeah, it can grow. Basically, it's nice because you can kind of grow the game as fast as you want. I think one thing I didn't mention is, yeah, as you unlock franchise points, like, you kind of have to have the products on the shelf. Otherwise, customers will just come in and complain that the product isn't available. So that's kind of why you just have to sort of pace yourself when you're buying everything. And then also, like, the initial purchase is kind of expensive, because once you buy everything, then you have to keep it stocked. So if you're not selling some of it as fast, then that kind of can turn into a bit of a problem. But so I try not to have too much stuff on the storage shelf unless it's like cheap to buy. The nice thing with most of these pop products is they aren't that expensive to replenish, so it's kind of a good one. There's the tea infusions. Some of them are really expensive and then they don't sell very fast, so you have to like buy it to have it so you don't get the complaints. But then if you don't sell it very fast, then it ends up just costing you a lot of money, and that's really annoying. So let's put this one 250. I'll just put these all at 250. This is expensive stuff. I guess the market price has already changed, so we'll leave that one there for now. And then we'll price the pop. So $3, $3.50, $2, and this one we'll do $2.50. Sure. That should be everything priced, and I don't think anything else is adjusted yet, so we should be good to close up the store for the day. And then that will save everything, which is nice. So maybe we'll do one more day, and then we'll see. See if we call it quits on that one. But as soon as we get that next franchise point, yeah, we'll go ahead and get the store. So yeah, growing pretty fast, which is good. So everything is out there and stocked already, so we can... Oh yeah, you can jump to space. So we'll go ahead and open the store right away. And yeah, you know, it's growing pretty good. I think, yeah, probably a good setup is kind of like a lot of the half shelves, but I maybe would have gotten a full shelf just for the cereal and the pasta because it takes up a lot of space. And the dairy I'm happy with on this one, having the one large and one small, just because the cheese doesn't take up a lot of space. So it's a pretty good balance, I think, without, you know, spending too much of that initial money. I have gone in and where I like bought a bunch of like big shelves and then had to like buy more shelves as I got more product, and then it was expensive and it was hard to get enough money to buy products, and then I like progressed too fast, and yeah, I made a lot of the mistakes at a different store before I decided to bring it on board for you guys to see. So just know that there was a lot of panic and me running around in a store being like, shoot, I'm out of products, and like trying to like wait until enough stuff sells the first day to like buy a box of something. And oh yeah, it can get pretty messy. So I'm glad so far it's running pretty smooth. But yeah, don't forget to leave a like and comment on the stream if you don't mind as well. Help get that reach out there. Thankfully it's the new year, so it looks like views on the channel are kind of up again, which is nice to see. They were quite low there after the summer, but kind of to be expected. So that's why I kind of planned all this new stuff for the new year, as everyone kind of, I guess, comes out of holiday season and gets back to watching YouTube all day long. So appreciate you guys again being here, of course. Always like to hang out and chat. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And this one, it's a little easier, I think, to multitask than like cities, where you're not like staring at the screen for so long and then getting distracted. Pardon the sniffle. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much today. Oh, you paid with a 50 for all that? Seriously? All right, 35, 8. And fine too, you get like little rushes. There's like kind of like a morning rush, and then it'll kind of like lull in the afternoon a tiny bit. So you kind of be a bit strategic, and then it kind of gets really busy like close to closing time or whatever. So I yeah, kind of find I have to like balance my time so that I can like order products, put everything out, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I like once was trying to like stock a bunch of shelves, and then I like walked away for what I thought was like a minute, and I came back and I had a lineup of like God knows how many people. I was like, shoot, and like again I had to run along and like hit them with the brooms so I could get my products back or get the money out of them anyways. So yeah, it definitely gets pretty dynamic pretty fast. Glad I just didn't play this blindly on Steam or on stream right away, because probably would have been, it would have been entertaining for you guys, but I would have been running around screaming probably the whole time trying to make sure that the store was stocked. So yeah, I kind of wish I didn't have this pillar here, because then it would just be easier for me to stand here and like keep an eye on the stock. So I always have to kind of like walk off and take a look and then come back. Like how I can give them more change back, but I can't overcharge them on their credit cards, which kind of sucks. But then we could get some more money pretty quick. Would make it a whole lot easier. Yeah, definitely getting busier, that's for sure, which is good. So then we should be able to make money faster, and then once we get a staff too, we can look at putting some stuff into the staff room. But yeah, I don't have really like a set schedule for this stream series yet. As you guys know, with my schedule, it can be pretty dynamic. So, and I will be away just a little bit in February, and then I have quite a longer set of days off in the spring. So hoping to have some advanced stuff recorded for that, but you know, it's middle of January, so I don't have to worry about that yet. But yeah, this is where I start liking using the blackboard more, because I can kind of come in and see, okay, off the top, everything looks pretty well stocked. We have some stuff on the shelves as well, which is good. Pasta's a bit low on the shelves, but we've got a bunch in storage, so we should be kind of good there. Rice is looking a little lower, so we could maybe just quickly buy a rice, and I'll run out and just grab it and throw it on the storage shelf real quick before that line gets too long. Then run back and keep on checking out. It is nice. You kind of get in a rhythm eventually of the game too, which is good. So, you know, again, like I thought I would get bored pretty fast, but it definitely keeps you busy. You know, and once you have the staff, again, it really helps. And, you know, I can kind of keep an eye on products more. We can expand a lot faster, I think, too. But yeah, it's just keeping in mind that when you pretty soon here, like, we're gonna have to buy more shelves if we want to get any more products. So that's something to keep in mind with the money, is making sure that we can afford the shelf plus the initial cost of everything. So if you sign up for something, but then like we don't have any shelves, we still have some space here for, it looks like 6 new products, which might actually be enough to get the teas next, I think, because what's this one? That's more pop, but I think we're gonna need, I think we would need more fridges for that one. Whereas if we go for the infusions, I think we can fit all, that's 6. Yeah, we could fit all 6 on the shelves we have. The peppermint, mint, and valerian tea take up a lot of space though, so that'd be one where we'd probably end up with some on the shelves a lot. Oh god, lineups. So yeah, we'll kind of have to strategize how we expand our grocery store. But yeah, I'm curious to see how big we can get this one. Ugh. Sure. Greg has some tips on how to run a grocery store as well. I think, Greg, so you worked at a grocery store, if I remember correctly. All right, how's this all looking? Pretty good. The skim cheese, oh, not bad. Yeah, see, some of these, like, you buy, I mean, we bought 50 of these at the start. So that's some of these products, like, you buy a bunch of them, and they don't sell slow, but they don't sell super fast. So some of them, yeah, you kind of have to just sort of balance how often you're ordering and that kind of stuff. But I think pasta's good. Salt, we have a lot. We still have some cereal. Dairy. Yeah, I haven't really sold over half Just over half of the Emmental and the skim cheese, and then still a lot of Gruyere left, so... cola... Not quite half of that either, but it's getting there. As the store gets busier, especially once we have a staff, products will disappear a whole lot faster, so... That'll be where the storage shelves come in handy as well, because we can just kind of grab it off the shelf and throw it out there, and... Eventually you'll see me, I'll have a bunch of box probably just thrown in the middle of the the store as I'm trying to like stock the shelves or whatever. Oh, you designed them. Oh, well, I should be having Greg in the store right now then running it for me. That would be perfect. You can give me all the tips, Greg. I was like, I'm pretty sure he had something to do with grocery stores. Oh, that's too funny. There we go. Pop is good. That one actually, surprisingly, the cola bottle is selling decently fast. Go back to the board real quick. And same with the sugar-free. I'll order those. Dairy. Looks not too bad so far. We could grab a skim cheese, but it's kind of expensive. I might wait till it's just really low and I need to put some more past on the shelf. So I'll buy those cola bottles. Thanks, Blue. Thanks for coming. We'll see you soon. Bit different. Which, can you share which chain you worked for, Greg? Is that allowed? Oops, people. Oh, wow. See, this is what happens. I start getting distracted, and then the line gets long. And then end up throwing a box in the middle of the store. Just get those. Sorted real quick, and then we'll be good to go. Three chains. Oh, cool. It's a neat job. Sure, there's probably like a lot of behind the scenes art to designing a proper grocery store and all that kind of stuff. From my limited business knowledge anyways. I did go to school for a bit in business, but obviously my main focus was something else. I know my product placement probably isn't the best. That there for now. We don't have any salt yet. Or 11? Yeah, I wish I could charge that much. Alright. Something else I needed to put on the shelves that I had, I thought. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I put it out already. Pasta and rice and the cereal, I think. Oh, we need more of these too. This is the part where I start running a lot around the store. A bit blurry there, but you know, got to be prompt and keep our customers happy. So they keep coming back. All right, put some rice out as well. Probably group my products together better, but you know, at the start I just basically try and get everything on the shelves as cheap as possible, and then later on, once the store has more money, then I'm gonna need another storage shelf, it looks like. This one. Just drop that in there for now, because I got a little bit of a lineup. Quickly get these people on their way. Store is almost closed anyway, so that's good. Then we can do our final stock of this stream, and then save the game, and we all set for the next one. I gotta work on the next airport CEO that's coming out tomorrow after this anyways, so won't stream for super long. Just over an hour. The other ones I kind of know are Kroger's and Target. I'll hold Delhaize. That's not familiar to the Canuck. We had Target in Canada briefly. They didn't really plan their launch too well, and it didn't do very well. So basically just came in and kind of matched Walmart, and everyone kind of knew what Target was like from you know, going down to the States and buying stuff. So they unfortunately did pull out. It would be nice if they came back and did it properly though. Get that out on the shelves, get the cereal out there as well. Do our quick restock before we finish day 3. Did we get another franchise point? Not yet, but we'll be close. Can I fit that to pop out there now? Not quite all of it. It's okay. Oops. What does this have for? We'll put that there. That has some in there as well. I'll just quickly check our blackboard. So pop is good. Dairy, I think I can hold off on buying anything else there, and the basics. That looks good as well, so. Bye, Funk. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, well, it looks like we'll probably finish this day here anyways. Oh, it's in New England. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Quite far from me. Let's go ahead and close the store. Well, we did make money today, which is great. No complaints. And our costs are pretty good, so we came out on the positive, which is good. Yeah, they just didn't, I don't know. They just didn't do it very well. It probably would have been successful, but anyways, that is the start of Supermarket Together. So thanks everyone for joining and popping in today. Really appreciate you being all here. Make sure to leave a comment below if you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next stream. So take care, and bye-bye.